Dejea Jasmine with the Dejea Talk Show, and I am here with a super lit couple. Like, there are literally some bosses in the city. So I'll go ahead and let them introduce themselves.
I am Big Bae the Great, boss, entrepreneur. I have my own plus size clothing brand. I am the queen to one of the top cameramen in the city. My man, my lover, my forever, my king, my little raisin.
What was that? Sorry, no, what's up? I'm Visuals by Al, man. I'm super awkward on camera right now because I'm usually behind the camera. But, you know, I'm a young director in Cincinnati, man. Get you a visual by Al.
Get your visual by Al. He's the go, period. And he's fine.
See, they just lovey-dovey. She loved him. Okay, so speaking of love, I know you are all about self-love. Like, can you, like, explain the process of you, like, really finding yourself, like, having a whole bunch of self-love?
It was hard because as a bigger woman, even though I'm fine as wine, as a bigger woman, you can't find no cute clothes that you like. Men only want you for one thing. Pictures don't come out how you want them to. You just look crazy in certain things. And it just came upon a time where it's either I'm going to literally just sit here and be depressed and be in a shell, or I'm going to let my personality take over my whole body. Because if you ever met me, my personality is bigger than my booty. And that's out Houston, Texas. And that's just period. So it was just, I feel like nobody can tell me nothing. Like, I am fine. Like, I walk into a room, I literally demand attention without me even having opened my mouth. Like, I walked in the Walgreens 10 minutes before we pulled up here. I walked in, everybody looked at me. You want to know why? Because of my orange hair. People ain't coming outside with orange hair. I look like the great pumpkin. What's the Charlie Brown?
You look good, though.
You look
good.
I know. It's literally just about being confident in yourself. Know who you are. Know it's really how you want the world to see you.
Mm-hmm.
And I want the world to, baby, I'm fine. Period.
And I know, like, you really try to spread that word within other females, like, you know, for them to find self-love and is more of the plus size side. And I know that you host, like, photo shoots. So, like, what made you start that?
So, like, I'm not gonna lie. We was at a rap club event. Can I tell the story?
Go ahead.
Okay. We was at a rap club event. And there was a photographer there named Midnight.
Shout out B. Chris.
Oh, yeah, definitely shout out B. Chris. Look at www.therealraplug.com. But we was at a rap club event, and it was me, this girl named Tyler, this girl named Taylor, and I think it might have been one other girl. But, like, we knew each other from a video that I did. So we just started talking. I said, we should do a lingerie photo shoot. I'm like, Midnight, how much would you charge? He said, $500. Baby, never mind. One of the girls was like, what if we got like 10, 15 girls? I said, oh, baby, that's like $30. I'll give me that.
Right.
That's nothing. So we ended up, baby, this is my ATM. So we ended up linking up. I got the girls. It was supposed to be 15. I think it came down to like 12 or 13. Mm-hmm. We did the photo shoot. Shout out Mr. 12 a.m. And when I say the day I posted it, in 1 hour. Because I always post a video with my shoots too.
Yeah.
100,000 views in 1 hour.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to him because like, all of us is literally looking like, because I didn't promote it, nothing. Mm-hmm. It's going up and up and up. I said, baby, within 5 days it had 1.5 million. Yes.
I didn't know it had that many.
She was crying because she got that many views.
I was pissed. I was through the roof. I was so mad because I don't like reacting off impulse, and because of the way I dropped it, I didn't drop it with my Instagram on it. I didn't have nothing to sell. The girls' pages, I feel like that could have really put me on. So, like, with me seeing how my movement just grew and grew and grew, it's like, well, baby, I'm about to keep doing this.
Yeah.
And it's empowering the women. I get women from all over the world that's telling me they feel beautiful. I inspire them. I'm their role model. That's all I want.
Yeah, and that's period. So, of course, you're, like, all about women empowerment. And I just wanted to know, like, what does women empowerment mean to you, and how does it affect you?
The number one thing I want out of life, I want power. And that is one of the root words of empowerment. And in order to gain power, you have to be confident. You have to know what you want. You got to know where you're going. Nobody should be able to alter who you feel like you are. Nobody should be able to take nothing. And once you become empowered, I really feel like you could conquer anything.
Yeah.
Like no BBW is gonna hop. Well, it's a group of them, but no BBW is gonna hop in lingerie half naked and post it on the internet for the world to see. I got a text from everybody, but because I'm so empowered and I'm so in tune with myself, it was like, oh, you're mad. You need Snickers. Okay.
Yeah,
it was like
that affect you.
Yeah, it's so as a woman, not even just a bigger woman, as a woman, period. You have no choice but, like, in this day and age, you have no choice but to be empowered. We surrounded by Instagram thoughts, we surrounded by industry sack chasers. That a powerful woman will set you apart from anything, any day.
Yeah.
Like all over the world. It'll literally set you apart. And it'll get you a good man with a beard.
So how does it feel to be able to empower other women and like other women like look up to you or ask you advice or just simply acknowledge you on a day-to-day basis?
Oh, baby, that's crazy. I get people, like, we will be downtown at a video shoot or in a restaurant, and I will literally have somebody staring at me. You know how you do the little, it'll just be like, I know this is weird, but I seen your photo shoot where you had on the red. Oh, my God, I love you. Or I seen the black lingerie shoot. When I seen that, I was crying. Like, I literally feel like I could wear this. I could do this. I could do this. And it's just, it make you so emotional because it's like, baby, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, this little hole in the wall city. For me to be like somebody's role model, that is everything. Like, that's everything.
We get stopped in the airport, all kind of places.
Yeah, I literally got stopped in the airport. It was this girl walking literally, and that's my boo now. I don't really remember your name. I'm so sorry, sis, but she was cute. Well, I was walking. I was coming from getting a whole bunch of snacks because I get on the plane without no snacks. I was coming from the snacks. She said, I know you. I follow you. And look, let me tell you, I was scared I'd be in the airport. I said, me? She said, yeah, I follow you. You big babe. I said, oh. Okay, because there was another incident where we was in the airport and there was this dude, he told me, he literally walked out like shadows. He was like, I'm seeing your picture. You take nice pictures.
Yeah, it was
I
crazy.
wanna paint you. You beautiful. So I was just like, baby, this is how Criminal Minds episode starts. No.
So how do you deal like with the creeps?
BLOCK. Fuck. Bye.
Period.
Can't say nothing. And then it just be, the creeps is crazy.
There be hella sugar daddies in her inbox, all kind of stuff.
They be trying to buy my nudes.
So like how do you deal with that?
I just go with the flow.
He think it's funny. He's not gonna say it. He thinks it's funny.
I know y'all joke a lot with each other too though. So yeah.
But like it really be funny to us though. Like just yesterday I was coming to my building, there was an old man in the truck. He was like, say this the side of the truck, and that's me. He said, I said, baby, you gonna crash. What are you looking at me for? And he was just getting weak. He really thinks stuff like that is funny, and I just think it's cute.
Some dude sent her a voice message and was like, send me a picture with them big ass titties out. And I couldn't do nothing but laugh.
Yes, I get all types of pictures. It's just out of control. It's creeps. But I don't deal with it though. It's just like another day on Instagram.
Yeah, I think. Alright, so by following you guys on social media, of course, a lot of other people do as well. So I just want to know, like, what was the process of like you guys getting started on your businesses, such as like going to school or registering your business?
She made me go to Ohio Media School.
Forceful.
So I went home. She went up for the orientation, but I stayed at home because I didn't want to go. But then she left the orientation. She said we was gonna go get some food. She tricked me and took me to Ohio Media School to sign up.
So what's your part of the story? Why'd you force them?
I'm just gonna say it. So please do not get emotional. Promise me.
No, I'm good.
Promise me.
I ain't no hope.
Whoever's gonna watch this, most of the people know, but Alan lost his mom this summer that me and him got together. Like, he lost her that summer. He met me in November. And he lost his father. With me getting to know Alan, this was our second year. We've been together 5 years. With me getting to know Alan and me learning his backstory and seeing what kind of person he is, I'm not going to let him get lost to the streets. I'm not going to let him get caught up in whatever BS is going on outside. Like, this is a man that has to have a plan. He has to be successful. He got his parents watching over him. I'm not just going to disappoint them. Like, with me coming into his life, I'm coming into their life as well. So they watching over both of us. His mom ain't about to be looking at me like, oh, baby, you ain't good for my son. So, with that being said, I had to not only make them proud, but I had to push him to be a better person because he was depressed. He was bottom depressed. We made each other literally, like, we was both in such vulnerable states that when we came together, it was literally like a cosmic force. It was literally just like a bomb. Like, the first day I ever seen him in person, I knew I was going to marry him. I knew I was going to be with him for the rest of my life. Yes. So I would not let my man be a statistic.
I thought it was just gonna be a one night thing, you know, but it turned.
Swear. Fight. He definitely thought he was gonna come hit it and quit it. Baby,
She didn't even let me hit it though.
No. And he was fine too. Baby, he was fine. He smelled good. He had a roll up. Yeah. I mean, you cute now. He didn't have a beard though. He had like a little chest there. He was homeless, but. With him being such a computer geek and so in tune with media and me wanting to be an on-camera personality and me wanting to be like a big mogul, because that's my whole goal, for us to be moguls. His birthday was coming up. He's so dumb. I planned the whole surprise party right in front of his face. Like, with all his guys, everybody came out, family. I had a hall. I just had everything. I had decorations, everything. One of his gifts, we got him a Sony. Shout out to Swag, you to go. His friend gave me $1,500 to buy him a camera.
Wow.
That's how hard he believed in him. He was like, I don't know if I'm going to make it to the party, but we got to get him this camera. Because that's all he was talking about. So he gave me $1,500 for the camera.
He don't even rap no more. I'm so mad at him.
Yes. Dumb. But he gave me the $1,500 for the camera. I'm like, well, he can't just have a camera just be out here because he about to be a household name. This is back when he was doing videos for $100. Can't get that now, but this is all the way in the beginning. So I'm like, I'm about to just make him a business, and that's just. So I turned him into a businessman, and ever since then he just been through the roof. He surpassed me. Baby, slow down. Let me catch up.
Yeah, we need more women like you to build these men, like help mold them. Like, even though they can mold themselves, but like sometimes they need that extra push, that extra motivation, like, and that self-security and just knowing that somebody believes in them, like, especially like outside of him not having his biggest support system, you became that. So it's like, I'm about to cry.
Okay. I'm going to just say one thing. This generation of women, they don't believe in holding a man down. When I first met Alan, he was broke. Our first date, we went bowling. That lady swiped his card for that $33. She said, there's insufficient funds on this card. Any other female would have been like, oh, baby, take me home. It's like, okay, let it go on my card. I'm not about to, with his lack of money, any other female would have just been like, I'm not even just going to do it. But, like, it was just something, like, when I first seen him in person, it was like a movie. I came up, did you cry?
No.
Oh. I came all the way up the stairs. I was real dramatic. I had on these leggings. What kind of animal was on my leggings?
Cheetah.
That's just period. But I had on some cheetah leggings and a purple jacket, and he was like, I'm outside. I'm like, all right, I'm about to come up there. I came all the way upstairs. I was switching super hard, so my little booty was jiggling. I came to my trunk. I had a Jeep. This is no lie. I came to my trunk, bent all the way over so he knew that it was fat. I'm acting like I'm looking for something, and he was like, what's up? And I'm like, hey. Baby, I'm like, kids. You fine. And then ever since then, it was just like, oh, yeah.
She wasn't getting nothing out of her trunk.
No. I closed my little trunk, forgot what I was even acting like I was doing.
So did you peep that right then and there? She wasn't getting nothing out of her trunk?
I didn't even peep.
What was you looking at?
Your butt.
Period.
The whole way down the stairs, everything.
And I was switching hard, too. I made sure that it bounced. You couldn't tell me nothing. You want to see these little cheetahs jumping. Okay, rawr.
Okay, so this question is for Al. Visuals by Al. Make sure you get your visuals by Al. So what was the biggest challenges that you faced when trying to build your clientele and beginning visuals by Al?
The number one problem was building a clientele for real.
Yeah.
Because when I first started, it was like I didn't have no work to put out for nobody to see or nothing. So when I just started having to do stuff for free, basically. For free or $100, $50 here and there. But you just gotta basically just show off in them videos though, like show that you really the stuff, like that you top dog. So that's how I really got my clientele up. Start doing more videos for free, and then just start turning up.
So about how many clients do you get like within a week?
So it'd be slow sometimes though. Don't get me wrong, it'd be slow sometimes, but on a good week, probably I could fit 3 shoots in a day. And that's on. I probably have like 6 or 5 shoots just on the weekend by itself.
Wow.
Yeah, so it'd be cranking some weeks. So some weeks it'd be real slow.
That's good though, and I see like some of your clients like fly you out to Miami or
we done been all over the world: Texas, LA, Miami, Atlanta,
New York.
Oh,
I love New York.
I'm obsessed with New York.
How did you set yourself apart from the rest of the videographers in the city?
I yelled at him, but go ahead.
Yeah, she be on me. She'll see something in the video and then she'll be like, "Nah, take that out. That ain't it." But I don't know, really. I can't really set myself apart for real. Everybody do their thing out here. I mess with a lot of the videographers out here today. But I don't know. You just gotta. I don't know, man. You just gotta do your thing with that camera, though.
He's so humble.
Yeah,
He's so fine.
Oh my god.
Look at you looking at him like this.
Oh my god.
How does it feel to like have a woman, like a real life woman, in your corner like that too?
Man, that's a blessing. She be at shoots right behind me, holding lights up for me.
Yeah.
Giving me batteries when I need them.
I done had a light and a stripper booty just so he can get the perfect angle.
No, for real.
We're not the average couple. You know how many females will get mad if they man is around? He be around naked females, half naked, all of that.
But that's where the confidence come into play, and you got them a lot.
You gotta be a professional too. You can't just be out here filming half naked women and be horny. You gotta be real professional with that.
You definitely gotta keep that composure, especially when you got one like her.
For sure.
Just saying.
I'll air it out.
Speaking of air it out, we gonna see how good they know each other. Cause honey, let Al get a question wrong. He might be walking home tonight. Let him get one answer wrong. Alright, so we're gonna do the Spice It Up segment. I am gonna ask them different questions about each other. They have to answer it, and whoever get it wrong, the partner gets to choose their punishment. And that's just that.
Ooh-wee.
So the very first question, what is your partner's favorite color? Too easy? Okay, y'all got it right? Okay. Question number 2. What is your partner's favorite food?
She ain't the whole menu over there. Alright, I'm done.
Alright. And show your answers. And show each other. Y'all got it right?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah? He got it right?
Yeah. Lord. Baby, what is that?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
That is how you spell spaghetti.
Guess who's gonna be helping the kids with the homework?
Number 3. What is your partner's favorite movie?
Oh, snap.
Ooh.
This might be a mark for you.
Okay.
Alright. And show the cameras. And then show each other. That brothers.
Really? I ain't even seen that.
Oh, snap. Al got 3. Big Bae got 2.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite movie?
I don't even know.
He don't even know.
Question number 4. Can I count? Yes, I can count. 4. What is your partner's biggest fear? And show the camera. Let me see y'all answers. I'm ready for this. Spiders, any bug.
Oh, God.
And with
Losing me to Little Dirk.
If he can beg you, he can keep you.
I want him to. Take me. Dark, I love you. Call me. Tell everybody.
That's another mark for her. I hate boats. I don't like riding boats. Like, I don't know.
Oh, you don't like riding boats?
I never got on one.
And you drive the boat.
I quit.
What is your partner's dream car?
Oh. Hey, Alan. 2 weeks ago, I was on the phone with you and I told you what kind of car I wanted. I told you it was my favorite. And you said, why would you want that? So if you don't remember that, sleeping on the couch.
And show the camera. And show each other.
This right though, because you do want a big truck.
With the flatbed on the back, yeah, that's right.
Right. Remember when I told you I wanted a royal blue G-Wagon with purple trim? So I know
it's 3-4 right now.
I'm in the lead.
We going, yeah, you in the lead by 1. We still got a couple questions though. This is a good one. Who said, I love you first? And show the camera. Show it.
You don't lie like this! You don't lie like this! We said it at the same time!
Oh, we did?
We was in the parking lot of Fridays on New Year's. How don't you remember this?
Oh, yeah.
I should knock your beard sideways. We was in the parking lot. Yeah, we was on a double date.
Yeah, I remember that.
Y'all said it like, all right, I'm going to say it. 1, 2, 3. And then y'all said it.
Literally at the same time when we kissed at 12.
That's so cute.
So, I'm right. Both of us.
Yeah, you're right.
Say it.
Both of us.
I just realized how you spelled it. By the way, it's tied. Whoever answered this right wins.
All right.
Who technically, all the way, 3-pointer shot they shot first? This gonna break the tie. And y'all can show the camera.
You always got a question mark, bro. You don't even know. Let me explain it. She put a picture up and said, send me a picture of you in my inbox, and I'm going to tell you how I feel about you.
And this was on Instagram.
So I DM'd her a picture of me, and then it was just off from there.
Yeah.
She got me my first job.
Super dry.
I got him his first job, too.
As a manager.
Dang.
Goodwill.
Yep.
Dang. Goals.
Because I was doing bootlegs when I first met her.
Okay. For 2 GGs and $5.
For real.
You came all the way up. And she been there every step of the way.
For real.
That's why I ain't no female after me.
She won. Last question is, it's not a right or wrong answer. What is your favorite thing about each other? What is your favorite thing about your partner?
Damn now.
Alright.
My bad.
We ready? Okay. So, who want to go first? Or y'all want to show the camera first? Okay. What's your favorite thing about Al?
He doesn't let me lack in no area of anything that I do. He loves me for me, and not just my booty and his thighs. He goes hard behind anything I do, including my photo shoots, my clothing brand. He's my teammate, and we don't compete. Because, you know, there's certain couples there's like a tit for tat. Like, everything got to be a competition. And his mouth.
He got like a smart mouth. Okay. You say that. Al, what's your favorite thing?
I love about Taisha. She wears press-on nails. She got a personality to light up a room, and her hustle is strong as hell, and that's smile. So that's why I put everything.
Oh my goodness.
Weird. Did you think you
Oh!
stuff?
Wait, hold on.
What you forget, sis?
I forgot the most important thing. The number one reason why I love him.
Oh, he buy you crab legs.
He buys me crab legs.
I thought you was gonna say the beard.
Oh no, I made that beard.
Yeah, that was fun. Make sure you get your
visual by Al.
Okay. Alright, that was fun. That Spicy Love segment was fun. But please don't forget, I did not forget your punishment. Big Bae, you got a punishment?
Mm-hmm.
You got a punishment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the punishment?
I need somebody phone to play music.
Okay. I just want to give y'all an update. Big Bae had 5 to Al's 4. Therefore, she got to choose his punishment, which she has my executive producer's phone right now, apparently looking up a song. So I'm really, really excited to see what she got him doing tonight.
I want him to crank that yank. Do it!
No.
Go ahead,
Oh.
Hey, that's you do. You was doing it at home.
Oh my God.
Hey!
I had fun. You guys had fun?
For sure.
Yeah, it's our first interview as a couple.
Oh, that's lit. Well, I'm happy you guys came out. I really appreciate you guys being a part of the Dejea Talk Show. And just so you guys know, you guys are the kickoff of season 2.
Oh yeah.
So,
Period.
and that's period. So I was just wondering, do you guys have any final words of advice for anybody that may be watching?
One thing for sure and one thing for certain, get your visual by Al.
I have to say to all of the women out there, and this is not to say I built him or I created him or I made him, don't be afraid to hold a man down while he getting enough himself. Don't be afraid to be his backbone. Don't be afraid to foot the bill if you got to. Don't be afraid to go some broke days or weeks or months, because in the end, baby, it's glorious. Once you find a man that you really want to be with, you're not going to have to search for yourself. Any other man I ever dealt with, I had to try to figure out who I was. Al came to me and completed me. And once you know, you just know. And to all my women out there, know who you are. Be confident. You're beautiful. Can't nobody tell you nothing. And that's just period. Then on that. Whoa.
If you want to see more from Visuals by Al, please be sure to go ahead and subscribe to his YouTube. And make sure you go ahead and follow his Instagram, which will be in the description below. And make sure you follow all of Big Bae's social medias. And please be sure all my very, very beautiful BBWs, plus size women, make sure you go shop the T. Marie collections, because if you're not, you ain't doing it right. And that's just period.
Everything on hand, you feel me?
Everything on hand. And see, I didn't even know that. True to size, everything is on hand. Make sure you get your orders. Get it today. You're going to let them, like I said, make sure you follow them. Like, comment, subscribe. Anything you got to do. Hope you guys like this video on the kick off for season 2. See you guys next time.